music I make always takes me to a place where I can remake all of my emotional states. So many mistakes I remember back in the days when I was too depressed to even put a smile on my face. I load a pile of rhymes on the page and send them out to space till the page was out of space. I'd always sit and pray for a way to escape substance consumption running through my veins, and soon suicide was moving in and out my brain. Till one day I decided my life I would try to take. I sat and cried in class searching for ways to tell my mom and dad why I was leaving this pain. I couldn't find the words to say, so I started writing on the page, staring back at me that day right there. I had an epiphany. The lines became the bars that changed my darkest days into a symphony. I remember that so vividly, the moment I found peace in all my misery, the day music saved every piece of me. Alchemistic, alchemistic. If you're lost in the mist and yourself you're missed, no one day you will all be bliss. Alchemistic, alchemistic. If you're locked in this prison, you have the keys to unlocking all your gifts. Alchemistic, alchemistic. One day so much to this world to give, just take all your love and go within. Alchemistic, alchemistic. You have the power to change every emotion to a state completely golden. That day a miracle was made when I put the pen to the page. I entered in a state where everything I could express from my brain centered right in place. Heaven sent angels my way that day, I guess you could say, because in the root of my pain I found my superpower to change the lives of so many people, immersed and dispersed in these verses. Through poetic surges I found my purpose. Sometimes in the darkness you learn to shine the furthest. I learned to convert this dark abyss into limitless drive, to thrive and never quit, shine the light in every abyss. Sometimes in the deepest pits you find a deeper meaning to live, then climb right out of it. Started breathing deep within the harness, all the peace I envisioned. The hardest thing I ever did was love. Every piece of me broke and torn and worn thin. I forgive myself for all the damage I did. It was absolutely worth it. I re-emerged a completely new person. Alchemistic, alchemistic. If you're lost in the mist and yourself you're missed, no one day you will all be blessed. Alchemistic, alchemistic. If you're locked in this prison, you have the keys to unlocking all your gifts. Alchemistic, alchemistic. One day so much to this world to give, just take all your love and go within. Alchemistic, alchemistic. You have the power to change every emotion to a state completely golden. If you're dealing with anxiety, depression, you're stressed and all of your emotions are compressed into some of the darkest states you've been in, I promise you this is where you witness the true courage you have within. Stand and face everything you fear in order to dismiss all the darkness you are near. With self-love and care you can rise into a clear version of you, to create a life so beautiful you have no choice but to be full of love and happiness. Nowadays I'm living free, finding health and happiness on the daily. What happened is I slowly learned to love every bit of my life as I turn within, to face every terrifying thought and emotion. What kept me going was the peace I made with all things broken, till I re-emerged full and golden. Now I'm living from the deepest parts of my soul. As human beings we must pick up the pieces that are battered, bruised, shattered, weathered through, and use self-love as glue to put you back together like new. That's the very meaning of being an alchemist. Supersede to turn the hellish mist into overwhelming swells of bliss. Use your intelligence, I'll tell you got this. Where you go within, planting seeds of peace, healing and love. As more of us flow through our darkness and plant seeds where the heart is, we become a force that trees the harvest we love. We reach a canopy, I'll standing tall, the new world I see. Alchemistic, alchemistic. If you're lost in the mist and yourself you're missed, no one day you will all be bliss. Alchemistic, alchemistic. If you're locked in this prison, you have the keys to unlocking all your gifts. Alchemistic, alchemistic. One day so much to this world you give, just take all your love and go with it. Alchemistic, alchemistic. You